found me on the kitchen floor, cold coffee, open door. Every clock was ticking loud. I was halfway walking out. You touched my shoulder, said my name, pulled me back from where I came. Every broken piece inside fell quiet when you sighed. I never knew that home could look like your eyes. You took my shaking hands and turned the dark to sky. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. I still leave dishes in the sink. You still breathe before you speak. We still fight about the sheets and fall asleep on tangled feet. You laugh at all my wasted plans, kiss the ink stains on my hands. You say, baby, that's enough, and I finally believe I'm worth your love. I never knew that grace could feel like your touch. You took my ruined days and somehow it was enough. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. If every scar on me spelled out your name, I'd wear them proudly. I'd never trade, 'cause every road that led me here was worth the hurt, the wasted years. To hear you whisper in my ear, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. Every breath I take, every vow I'll ever make, every song I sing will say, thank God you stayed. Empty highway, dashboard glow, your picture folded in my coat. Thought I knew what love was worth, till you pulled me back to earth. You found me broke in a border town, chasing every ghost around. You took my hand, you drew a line, said, you're not your past this time. I've been running from every sunrise, hiding in the smoke and lies, but your tired eyes, they look through mine like you'd waited all this time. Who am I to be this lucky? Who am I to steal your nights? Every scar and every story, you hold them in the light. I called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the open with your heart on the line. I was wanted, dead or alive, till your love brought me back this time. If the longing of my yesterdays come riding for my soul, let 'em see me on this porch light. Let 'em see the way you hold. All the parts I thought were poison, you turned them into gold. If this is what it means to be captured, I don't wanna be paroled. I was wanted, dead or alive, by every shadow, every bad choice, every promise I let die. But you called my name, said, baby, you're mine. Now I'm standing in the open with your heart on the line. I was wanted, dead or alive, and I'd give every last breath just to stay in your eyes. I was You brought me back this time. You walked in like a late night prayer, turned my shaking hands into something that could care. I was running on empty, burned out, bitter and blind. Every promise felt poison, every heartbeat out of time. You touched the cracks in my armor, said you're more than what you survived. Now every scar on my body feels like proof that I'm alive. You took the pain, turned it into blessing, taught this broken heart how to keep confessing. You're my bad medicine, sweetest thing I ever let ruin me, killing all the hurt, saving every ruined piece. If loving you is dangerous, baby, I don't wanna get coffee cup shaking in my hand. You laughed at every awkward sentence. Still you said you understand. You took my scars like they were stories, turned the fear into a flame. Suddenly the gray turned golden when you whispered out my name. How did I ever walk this world before your hand was in my hand? I used to chase a broken dream, now I finally understand. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, yeah, the story of love, yeah, the story of love. There were days I almost let go, told myself I'd fall again. You just wrapped your arms around me, said you don't have to pretend. Every doubt you covered gently, every storm you waded through. If there's a miracle, I'm certain it's that I get to walk with you. How did I ever breathe at all before you lit this tender spark? You took a broken, fading song, turned it into blazing hearts. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, oh, the story of If the days grow cold and the colors fade, I'll still be right here calling out your name. Every chapter, every page, I'll choose you again. From the first small spark to the very last amen. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, now I'm shining in your trust. This is our story of love, our story, our story. This is our story of love. Yeah, the story of love. Yeah, the story of love. handshake. You breathe a brick. You found me on a bad night, talking like I had no time left. Ashtray on the table, heart in pieces on your chest. You drew a little circle on my wrist, said you're still here. I laughed it off, but every line you spoke pulled me near. I was always running from the daylight, wearing out my shoes on yesterday. Then you touched my shoulder, said look at me, and all my ghosts just slipped away. But you made it worth the fight. Took a faded, folded page, set it burning into light. It's my life, and I finally get it right. 'Cause you held on through the storm, till the morning cut the night. It's my life. It's my memorize my worst moods, still you saved me a front row seat to every crazy dream I'm scared to find out I could really be. You stick a little note in my coat, don't you dare give in. I read it in the bathroom mirror, and I swear I start again. I was always waiting for the landslide, sure that every good thing had to fade. Then you took my hand and you doubled down on a broken boy you never traded. It's my life, but you made it worth the fight. Took a faded, folded page, set it burning into light. It's my life, and I finally get it right. 'Cause you held on through the storm, till the morning cut the night. It's my life. If I've got one more breath, I'll spend it saying thank you. If I've got one more song, I'll scream your name into the sky. You turned every never to a maybe, to a can-do. Now every single heartbeat feels like ours, not just mine. It's my life, but you made it worth the fight. Took a faded, folded page, set it burning into light. It's my life, and I finally get it right. Oh yeah, you held on through the storm, till the morning cut the night. It's my life, and I wanna spend it yours. From the cheap seats to the bright stage, from the kitchen to the roar. It's my life, and I'm I was stumbling through my midnight, talking tough, but I was empty inside. You found me in the wreckage, heart in pieces on the floor. I was hiding in my silence, didn't knock, you kicked the door. You held a broken stranger